was rubbing it all over
So
my
I says
face.
to Mabel, I says, oh. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Marvel Live here at New York Comic Con 2015. I'm Marvel.com senior editor Ben Morse.
I'm Ryan Panagos, a.k.a. Marvel's Agent M.
And we now welcome to the show members of D3 Go and Marvel Puzzle Quest. We've got Joe Fletcher.
Hello.
And Michael Cerven.
Hello, everyone.
Guys, thanks for coming.
Thanks.
How are things going down on the floor? You guys have a booth this year. Is this your first year having a booth at New York?
No, had a booth last year as well, and then the year before that, we were actually at your booth.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember that. But this is a big deal because you guys are celebrating your second anniversary.
Yes, we are.
Second anniversary of Marvel Puzzle
It's
Quest.
already rocking.
Yeah. You guys got a lot going on. You just introduced Old Man Logan into the game.
Yep.
You have got Totally Awesome Hulk is going to debut before the comic comes out, but you guys have a release date yet?
Right with the comic, actually.
Really?
So,
Okay.
Yep. That's the plan.
Okay.
Along with the anniversary, though, we're also bringing out Cyclops Classics.
Oh,
the
nice.
90s Jim Lee,
Nice.
awesome look for Cyclops, and Thunderbolt Ross, Red Hulk's coming to the game, too.
Cool. And isn't all new Wolverine showing up at some point as well?
That's the plan, yep.
Yeah. All right. Fingers crossed for that one.
Well, more than fingers crossed.
Oh,
Just
okay.
don't have a date on it.
If you guys have questions for these guys or for us or anyone, use the hashtag MarvelNYCC. Ryan has the Twitter machine right over there. Ryan, you will inform us as questions come in.
Yeah, I will. But one of the other things recently in Marvel Puzzle Quest, 5-star characters.
Yes.
That's been a big thing.
Game changer.
Yeah. So how many do we have so far, and how many are we looking forward to?
So we're planning 3 overall,
Right.
and then once we get finished with the third, we're going to take a step back, look at how they're going into the game, how players are leveling them, what they're doing with them in game, how fast they're moving, and what effects it's having on the game, and then decide know,
Right.
what we want to do at that point. So we're taking a very measured approach.
Right.
So we brought out Silver Surfer
Right, he
as
was
our
number
premier
one.
character, and he's been rocking it.
Yeah.
And now Old Man Logan just came out a few days ago, so we've got one more planned.
One more. Any hints?
Something to do with a force. It's kind of like fiery.
All right.
The great thing about Silver Surfer too, is day 730
Look
for
at
the,
look at him redirect that immediately.
day 730 for the daily rewards, the Silver Surfer reward. So we
Oh, yeah.
we just kind of
So
tease
for
that.
a player
Okay.
2-year anniversary, like
Oh, nice.
once they've been around for 2 years.
Oh,
get
they
a
just
Silver
get
Surfer.
Silver Surfer?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Bonus.
That's very, very cool.
Even if you don't have a 5-star of your own, play for 2 years, you got it.
So I think when we had you guys on last year, we asked you basically like, what did you learn and what changed over the first year of having the game? Now that you're 2 years in, and it's nice that it always coincides with New York Comic Con.
Right.
What over the second year did you guys learn in terms of refining the game and stuff like that?
One of the big things is that we started up boss battles with the second year, which we didn't have during the first, and it's been something that we brought in, and it's really brought alliances together. What you do with boss battle is you take the other people in your alliance, and you're all beating down some huge enemy.
Yeah.
So Galactus is the
Cool, yeah.
boss battle that we've got running right now. We ran Ultron before, and it totally changes how the players actually interact with the game. So every time we run a boss battle, players that didn't really realize that alliances were kind of a cool thing to get into start joining alliances because it's kind of required for the battle, and then they all of a sudden see, holy, I can get team ups for my friends, and they're giving me hints, and now I'm getting higher scores in versus, and it totally changes players' gameplay every single time. So things like that, where we can kind of introduce a feature that also makes people aware of other features in the game, have been things that we've been trying to do on year 2. So
Right.
now that we have an idea of how the game runs, we want to make sure that all the players that are playing the game can, work with all the different features that are in there.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about the way the game runs. I think that's an important point because on the Marvel live stream here at New York Comic Con, we have a bunch of people who maybe have never played the game, who don't know what it is, including Alexander Whitcomb, who says, what are the game mechanics and rules of Marvel Puzzle Quest?
Right. Well, at its
question.
base, it's a match 3 puzzle RPG. So you think of it, you have tiles on the board, and they're different colors, and you have to match up at least 3 of them every time. Thing about it is, though, is it's a Marvel game. So you have 3 heroes or 3 villains or a mix fighting it out. So every time you're making up matches, these guys are fighting. They're throwing each other through walls and things like that. And you're also gaining energy to use special abilities. So you match up red, Wolverine's got a red move, and you can pull out your claws and slash the snot out of Dr. Doom.
Yes.
So it's a game where it's a bit more strategic because you're actually battling against trying to set the board properly and get the colors that you need for the abilities, but at the same time it's all about like who you want to team up together. So do I want Steve Rogers teaming up with Dr. Doom for this battle, or do I want to go all heroes and have Captain Falcon, Captain America Falcon running in there, and do I want Kamala Khan on my team because she's got the green ability that I need for this battle, and deciding who you want to have in your team every time you play is one of the things that we really like about the game, which is kind of unique to our game in particular. I mean, a lot of the other Marvel games have you kind of get your team together, but a lot of times it's, all right, I've got this one guy in a battle, and we really thrive on the team aspect of it.
It's finding that balance with all the characters and choose your favorites because each character has their own unique abilities and stuff, so it's important to do that.
Well, building off of that, I got to ask you guys, who are your favorite characters to pair up? I know this is kind of the strategy portion of the deal. I know Benchabal asks you that every time you guys do interviews with us.
Well, so it changes depending on where you are in the game. If you're at the 2-star level, the characters that you have are different than when you're at 3-star level. You kind of have tiers. Right now, I'm trying to get into the 4-star level of the game, so I'm at like 3.5.
Can't you just cheat?
I could, but
okay.
I'm all in favor of cheating.
Yeah, we'll cheat.
I'm really into the cheating.
We'll do it for you.
If I want to do that, I've got the QA servers. I can do whatever I want over there.
Fair enough.
So right now, I'm using a lot of Kamala Khan. She's awesome anyway, but awesome in our game too. And then I'm actually backing her up with Hood. So, Parker Robbins comes out, shoots some pistols with his yellow, and he also steals energy from his opponents to kind of power everyone else's abilities. So keeps everyone else's energy down and kind of feeds it to the team. Cool. So
yeah, I'm a little lower than Joe. I'm around the 2-star, 3-star area. So I got Ares 2-star.
You should have Joe cheat for you.
I know. I need some of that cheating action, but we don't do that. But
sure, very above board.
The 2-star Ares I got is really good with Dr. Doom. So I love putting those together and kind of just blasting my way through the battles and stuff. So yeah.
Nice. We do have some tweets coming in. Yeah. Don, DJ Fanko says, I've been playing since day one, 2 years ago.
Nice.
Thanks for all the puzzling quests. And adds, the Galactus quest started up today. Any recommendations for awakening a declining alliance? So if their alliance isn't really very active.
I mean, it's social media, really. It is very easy, and a lot of our players just kind of go on to, Facebook or Twitter or whatever and say, hey, hashtag Marvel.
We got lots of people making friends.
I'm looking for a new alliance, and people answer and things like that. It's surprising. It's surprised some of our players before how easy it is to actually just kind of get together. There's always people on looking for switching up to a new alliance because they're not happy with their old one, or they want to get something more active, or you just said, something's declining. We need some new members.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah, and it's definitely going to be people who are seeking out that hashtag would be the type of people you want in your alliance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're gonna play around with the Infinity Wheel in a second, but one more that came in from Twitter is just a question from Red Armor. Asked, where are Bill Roseman and Mike Jones, the Marvel Games guys who were supposed to be on the show?
That's a great question. We have lost them.
Yeah.
We were planning to have them on a little while ago. It's a busy convention. They may have gotten caught up in another meeting or something. Rest assured, we will try to get them on at some point this weekend. Ryan's not going to try that hard. If I see them, I'll say, hey guys, remember that interview? But that's okay, because we got you guys right now, so we're perfectly happy.
Nice.
So, Infinity Wheel time.
It's Infinity Wheel time.
Infinity Wheel time.
All right.
So what you guys are going to do...
now wait, I got to ask.
Yes.
Are we having them each play individually, or are they playing as a unit?
Well,
I think they should play individually.
I was thinking they play as a unit, since that is the spirit of Puzzle Quest.
That's true.
It's about team play.
Very good play.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have you guys give the wheel a spin.
Okay.
Do we do it as a team, or do I do it solo?
I'll put too much power into
You're
it.
You're the spinning member of the team.
I'm the spinner. Here we go.
And we've got Color My Marvel. Okay.
Fight, Mary, kill.
So what we're going to do is give you guys one of these great Color My Marvel pages.
Okay.
You guys already have one. Here, you can either share that.
Here.
You can each have your own. Now, guys, if you have purchased the Age of Ultron adult coloring book, you can play along at home.
Sweet.
You can color your own, and then you can use the hashtag ColorMyMarvel and share it with us. So basically, we want to put them on a timer and basically be like,
I need a clock.
We need a clock.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see who can color more and who, has the more imaginative coloring.
All right, 30 seconds are going to start right now.
And we're going to keep asking you questions while we do this. So, guys, you are among the quickest Marvel Games people to respond when something happens in the books. Like, for instance, when the new Thor came out, you had the new Thor right away. You're debuting Totally Awesome Hulk with the book.
Yep.
How closely do you guys work with Marvel Publishing?
We talk with them on a constant basis. So we are on constant phone calls, emails, everything like that. All of our characters' art is all done in-house. So we go through actual Marvel approvals, talking with, Bill and Mike all the time.
Okay, your time is up. let's see what
Yours
we
looks
got.
awesome. You got
I-
the
Now,
everything
see,
going
there
on.
were two different
I
strategies
was
at
going
work here.
for a nice
That's
looking
what I was
Captain
gonna
America
say.
here.
I was gonna say Joe like specifically focused on Captain America, whereas Michael just tried to get as much as he could with no finesse whatsoever.
I like you just said, Ultron, you need things coming out of your
Yeah.
fingers. Your head looks stupid.
Yeah.
Let's go crazy.
I do like that he used
brings back memories.
like that he used the classic villain colors of green and purple.
Yes.
On
Yeah.
Ultron. That was
Yeah.
great. But man, that is one good Captain America. So it's hard to judge those next to each other. It's like
we're both winners here.
yeah, everyone's a winner here. Nice job, guys.
We'll let you spin the wheel one more time before we go to a video with Hasbro. So spin the wheel one more time. We'll see if one of our other 15 games.
Not color my Marvel again. Okay, we have Ultimate Team Up. Now, guys, the rules of Ultimate Team Up is you are given two options to who you would rather team up with. So we're going to give you two characters, and you say, I'd rather team up with this guy. You both get a vote. We need you to pick a number.
From 1 to 15.
Yes.
14.
14.
Okay. Would you rather team up with Emma Frost or Cyclops?
Cyclops. He was right.
And he's our latest character.
What a
Throw
great
that
plug.
in.
Always down to business.
Same answer, same reasons?
Probably yeah. Cyclops classic for the reason for he's the new character Marvel Puzzle Quest and he's awesome.
Total marketing guy.
Nice. Emma Frost would read my mind.
No, just be
Cyclops all the
uncomfortable.
way.
Very uncomfortable. All right, we got a minute left, guys. Tell people where they can find you and the game online and how they can play Marvel Puzzle Quest. And also the big news about where it's coming, where it's never been before.
Yes. So Marvel Puzzle Quest, come check us out on iOS, Android. For the mobile versions, and now we're releasing the console version within the next couple of weeks on both Xboxes, X360 and Xbox One, and PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. So really looking forward to that coming out.
And we can find you guys on Twitter at Marvel Puzzle.
That's correct. Marvel Puzzle, Facebook at Marvel Puzzle Quest. Check us out. That's a great way to find alliance groups and stuff like that. So yeah, come join us. We have a lot of great updates there.
Cool, and we will of course have all the Marvel Puzzle Quest news you can use coming, whether it's in Your Man at Marvel games or whether it's through the Puzzle Quest page we have on the site. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, if you're going to be here this weekend, make sure to check out the Marvel Puzzle Quest booth and make sure to stay watching Marvel Live at New York Comic Con 2015. We've got Hasbro coming up next, so stay tuned.
Hello, Marvel Lights.